taking a look at.
All right, Corbin, this is a really important special, and I hope that people are able to tune in. This is Saturday night and Sunday night, 8 to 10, for, it's in a number of parts, right? I mean, you've got all different aspects and angles and interviews all for those 2 hours.
Yeah, there's 8 parts. It's called This Fand is My Fand, the Stolen Legacy of Bruce's Beach. And again, yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
Well, congratulations on this. This is a great piece, and I look forward to hearing it. Thanks, Corbin, for getting up early.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, see you later. When we come back, even after the pandemic, we pick right back up with our old shopping habits. We're talking jeans in just a second. Nick's checking out your drive on the 5.
As you're making it to the Los Feliz area, rather, Silver Lake on the southbound side of the 5 past the 2. It's crashed 3 cars involved off to the right shoulder now. Still seeing a rough go for your drive out of Los Feliz, leaving Los Feliz Boulevard 5 southbound as you make way through the Silver Lake area passing the 2. And for the southbound on the 5, looks like it is going to be busy for you a little bit as you make your way through the Downey Norwalk area, approaching the 605. Now, the northbound side of the 5, it's going to be a mess for your drive from before the 605 and heavy stretches as you come out of Norwalk and Santa Fe Springs. 5 northbound going to be a rough go, but for your drive through Boyle Heights as you make way toward the 101. Looks like Caltrans crews are running a little bit late for your drive on the northbound side of the 101 around Spring, and it looks like, actually, that might be a crash investigation. Okay. Looks like the Spring off-ramp is taken away, and that's going to be a rough go before your drive on the northbound side of the 101. Coming away from 4th and the westbound side of the 10, Santa Monica Freeway coming off the 60 westbound, leaving Lorena through downtown LA, passing the 110 into mid-city toward Western. Definitely heavy for your drive. KFI in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Nick Polioffini.
Live free. Go solar American style with Semper Solaris. Semper Solaris is your local veteran-owned solar and battery storage contractor. Add Tesla Powerwall and be ready for blackouts. We get the job done with esprit de corps and honor. Semper offers new AC systems with a lifetime warranty and new roofs with a 50-year warranty. We hire vets and give back to the community with our Semper Cares initiative. Go solar and declare your independence. No down, interest, or payments till 2023. Get the federal 26% solar and battery tax credit. $500 downloadable coupon. $500 off for military, first responders, and healthcare workers. Call 877-211-5591. That's 877-211-5591. Or visit SemperSolaris.com. 26% federal tax credit based on eligibility. Consult your tax advisor. Cannot be combined with any other offers. Some restrictions apply. New customers only. Call or see website for details. Expires 10/31/2021. CSW number 978-152.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by News Nation.
The Dodgers walked off the Cardinals, punching their ticket to the NLDS. The Dodgers-Giants will meet in the postseason for the first time in their historic rivalry. Walter Buehler will take the mound for Friday's opener against the Giants. Buehler will play opposite of San Francisco's Logan Webb. And Carmelo Anthony scored 8 points in his Lakers debut. LA fell to the Suns in their second preseason game. I'm Misty Jordan.
All too often, the media are ignoring the everyday heroics of our policemen and women. Well, that changes on News Nation. Dan Abrams and his live PD sidekick Sticks are back in prime time on Dan Abrams Live, weeknights at 5 p.m. Pacific on News Nation.
This report is sponsored by Newsy, the only free 24/7 over-the-air news network. Get your news with Newsy, the only 24/7 news network that's free, using your TV's digital antenna or your favorite streaming device. Newsy is the essential, relevant journalism you've been searching for. Solid facts without the opinion. Learn more at newsy.com.
Someone uses your toilet and it overflows. Can you imagine how embarrassing that is for your guests and for you? Hello, I'm John Okoyan, owner of Rooter Hero Plumbing. You're hosting a party, the water's on the floor, and your guest has to tell you that the toilet is backed up. And worst of all, you have to tell your guests that they can't use the bathroom. I shudder when I tell this story because it happened to me. Can you imagine? I own Rooter Hero Plumbing and my toilet overflowed. Talk about being humbled. Well, the truth is, it could happen to anyone. And the solution is to call 866-DRAIN-77. That's what I did, and our plumber was here within the hour. Not because I'm the owner, but that's just what we do. I'm so confident that you'll be satisfied with our services that I put my cell phone number on every business card. 866-DRAIN-77. That's 866-DRAIN-77.
Yeah, 102-8886.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the course keeps changing right before your eyes. Whoa! And in order to maneuver it, You need an expert by your side. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the tech solutions you need to help you get out in front and stay ahead of the game. Whew. For advice on solutions like XPS 13 laptops powered by Intel Evo platform, call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
Attorney Joe Cordell. New school, new job, new home. Change is hard and can leave you feeling isolated, and divorce delivers one of life's hardest blows. The relationships you counted on are suddenly gone, but you don't have to walk through this alone. For more than 30 years, Cordell & Cordell has guided men through the challenges of divorce. You're not alone. Call Cordell & Cordell.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's California area attorneys. 1455 Crazy Road, Suite 500, San Diego, California, 92108. CordellCordell.com. The Medicare annual enrollment period is right around the corner. It starts October 15th. Navigating Medicare can simply be overwhelming. It's complicated stuff, which is why I'm suggesting you call AGA Medicare Options. Their team of experienced agents will advise you step by step on a plan that fits your unique situation and budget. We're all different, and the plans change year to year and sometimes significantly. AGA will compare most of the major plans at once. No cost to you. They'll help you find plans that are accepted by your physician, cover your medications at the lowest out-of-pocket cost. And even if you're already on Medicare, set up a benefit review anyway to ensure you're still on the best plan, and it is free. Call, set up your free consultation, dial pound 250 on your cell and say the keyword My Medicare, pound 250 on the cell and say My Medicare, or visit AGAMedicareOptions.com, AGAMedicareOptions.com.
Do you need a new water heater? Water Heaters Only, with over 53 years in business, offers low prices, quality same-day service, and 0% deferred interest financing. Visit waterheatersonly.com. That's waterheatersonly.com. Terms and conditions apply. Portions of the following program will be recorded.
The spell is cast. Halloween time is back at the Disneyland Resort. And now, KFI AM 640 wants to give you a chance to get in on the magic. Happy Hauntings are returning to both Disney California Adventure Park and Disneyland Park. With so much fiendish fun, it's a real scream now through October 31st. Don't miss the celebration. Offering subject to capacity. Restrictions can change without notice. Keep listening for your chance to win tickets on KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk. KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Big story in the morning. Dodgers win! Beat the Cardinals last night. Taking on the Giants starting Friday. Oh, what a wild card game that was. Go back and watch the highlights if you didn't see it last night. Even if you're not a sports fan, I think you're going to enjoy it. And if you're a dog fan, you can go to my Instagram page, JJLKFI. My girls were wearing their uniforms last night. At least 2 out of 3 of them were. I think they were the lucky spot in the night. The good luck charm. Right now, let's get to your Biz Bites, brought to you by Equinox Home Financing, the answer for the self-employed. Go to equinoxhomefinancing.com. Levi Strauss. You know, we've heard of all these clothing companies that have said, we're expecting lower than normal profits because of supply chain issues. Levi's came out yesterday, closing 5% up in its stock yesterday because it recorded third quarter earnings and sales that topped analysts' expectations. How did they do this? They said that their supply chain really is their source of competitive advantage. They say it's very agile, and what they've done is they've sort of diversified their manufacturing. Less than 4% of the global volume of Levi's actually comes from Vietnam, and production facilities in Vietnam were hit hard by the pandemic. So because they have all these different places that they produce the jeans, they didn't have one place that was hit hard. I thought, that was brilliant. Probably more companies will start to do that. GM has one plan to add more than $100 billion in annual sales to its revenue. How's it going to do that? It says it's not going to just sell more cars, but it's going to move into new markets, including auto insurance, defense contracting, autonomous vehicle ride-hailing, and delivery services. GM. Earlier this week, Bloomberg had reported that GM reported it could reach annual revenue of $50 billion from its robo-taxi unit. And it says car buyers actually want new, more expensive options like assisted driving and enhanced safety features. And finally, I mentioned that if you know, right before you go Halloween trick-or-treating this year, you might want to spend the earlier portion of the day Christmas shopping, because story after story keeps coming out. A new one yesterday from the National Retail Federation's vice president, who told Fox News that some of the issues this year when it comes to getting toys for Christmas include port congestion, overseas container availability, ocean carrier capacity, lack of warehousing, lack of trucks, rail capacity, and a shortage of labor. So everything, that's the change. From stem to stern. Retailers say they're doing whatever it takes to make sure their stocks or their shelves are well stocked for the holidays, but they say, hey, look, here's the deal. You should be able to find what you need for the holidays. However, it's always safer to shop early than to wait till the last minute. This is KFI and KOSTHD2 Los Angeles. Let's get a look at that drive and say good morning now to Jeff Ball, who's checking out the 405.
Well, right back at you, Jen. Boy, I tell you something. Everybody was talking about Chris's walk-off home run last night.
Oh.
Nobody in that stadium was walking. I guarantee you that. That's for sure.
I was jumping around my living room. I wasn't walking.
Right there with you. All right, good morning to you. If you're driving anywhere in the San Fernando Valley right now, things are pretty good. All the reports are good and really no problems to warn you about. If you want to get to inland, though, there is an issue now in the South 50. It's been there since last night. It's a terrible crash. Happened about 12:30, as a matter of fact. Resulted in a fatality, unfortunately. We had a couple lanes blocked, so it's really slow coming down the hill now from the 138. But once you get all through that, in other words, past Sierra, you should be okay. Now, driving through Long Beach, just a little bit of a problem. One should be watch out for. Northbound around Pacific, 4710. A little bit of a problem over to the shoulder. Not much of a shoulder there. Be careful. And South 5, Stadium Way. Maybe some people trying to get to the early party. But it's quite a lane block right around the 2 freeway. A little slow approaching, but after that, you'll be okay to East LA. KFI in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Jeff Baugh.
I'm Susan Owen, managing partner at OPO Law, where we've had a 98% success rate on over 10,000 personal injury cases. One case that holds a special place in my heart is when we represented a 6-year-old girl who was tragically hit by a car in front of her home. Despite this little girl's horrible injuries, the driver offered nothing. I took it to trial and the jury awarded her $25 million. Let me repeat that. A $0 offer, and the jury awarded our client $25 million. For over 4 decades, OPO Law has gone to battle with the insurance companies, and injured victims have received over $1 billion. We don't accept the insurance company's lowball offers, and we are not afraid to take your case to court and fight hard to get you the money you deserve. If you've been injured, call 888-OPO-WIN for a free consultation.
OPO Law, the law firm insurance companies fear most.
I would be honored to handle your case.
LA Kings hockey is back on October 14th as the Kings kick off the season against the Vegas Golden Knights. All fans in attendance receive an LA Kings t-shirt presented by Valley Sports West. Tickets are available at lakings.com/opening night.
Got some breaking news for you. Pfizer has just asked the FDA to authorize its COVID-19 vaccine for kids under 12. Pfizer says if regulators give it the go-ahead, the shots could begin within a matter of weeks for kids aged 5 to 11. SoCal weather from KFI, cloudy with a chance of showers and highs mid-60s to mid-70s. We lead local. Live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom, I'm Jennifer Jones-Lee. This has been your wake-up call. Handle on the News starts now.
Handle on the news.
Handle on the news. And now, here's Bill Handel.
Good morning, everybody. Bill Handel here on a Thursday morning, October 7th. And let me say hello. Is Wayne around?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well,
I'm in here today.
Oh, okay. Any particular reason? You're in the airmates room. Usually you're across from me.
Technical difficulty.
Got it. All right. And is this mic on, Jake? That one works. All right. So put the mic in front of your face. And who am I speaking to? My daughter, Barbara. It is Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, although it's not. You know when I knew it was Bring Your Daughter to Work Day? As I was getting dressed this morning, Barbara comes downstairs, because she didn't sleep very well, said, hey, can I come to work with you, Dad?
Hi, Barbara.
Hey, it's
good to be on here today. I haven't
Yeah,
been here in ages.
Yeah, it has
Good
been.
to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
All right, that's enough of that. Okay.
Aw, thanks, Dad.
You're
It's so
welcome.
special.
Jennifer, wearing the Dodgers hat.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
What a
didn't-
game.
Didn't wear your, didn't wash your hair this morning, did you?
No, I did,
Oh.
and I said, forget it. It's worth the hat.
Yeah, good game, by the way.
Oh, my God, that's great.
Yeah, it's moving along, and I wish I had watched it. Actually, I don't, but that's okay. Wait a sec. Football. I have become a pro football fan for the first time in the last couple of years. And actually,
Barbara?
Yeah, Barbara made it because she's a Packers nut, and she and I would go to
Lambeau Field.
we go to Lambeau Field every year. We have our thing where we fly out to
Green Bay, Dad. Green Bay.
no Milwaukee, and then we drive to Green Bay about 45 minutes. And we've done that twice.
Mm-hmm.
Once in December, we were going to go in September, but something happened with the radio station. We had to cancel it. That's a big story. And it was 35 degrees below zero, and we didn't have the clothes. Oh, the reason we didn't have the clothes is because we had to change planes, and they lost our luggage.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah, it was great. It was very pleasant. And then the next year, it was 68 degrees, and everybody was in shirt sleeves. Oh, what the Packers game that just happened was it was 70 degrees, and then it was raining. It was pouring rain, but 70 degrees started. All right, no, it wasn't. Was it raining in Green Bay? I don't think it was. Where was it raining? In the Patriots game, it was raining. It was pouring. Not the Packers game. See, there you go. Listen, this is sports talk. All right, Vane. Good morning.
Good morning. You are beautifully intersecting the worlds of sports and meteorology.
I know. Go figure. Well, good for you. Me. And Alex, good morning.
Morning.
And there's Tyler. Nope, Jake filling in for Tyler.
Good morning, Bill.
Okay, and Barbara filling in for Barbara.
Exactly.
You have to say good morning. You have to say good morning to your father now.
Good morning, Dad.
Okay, there we go. Fair enough. All right, guys, let's do it. It's time for a handle on the news. And Barbara, you can just follow along, okay? And if you have anything to say, you can. No, I'm not going to interrupt. Yeah, because you're a handle, and we don't need.
It's a disaster.
Yeah, we don't need two of us. Okay, let's do it, guys. Lead story. Well, yesterday, the mayor, Eric Garcetti, signed the mandate. You have to show vaccination to enter a huge variety of indoor venues. And LA City Council passed this yesterday. Garcetti signed it. Everybody 12 and older will have to show proof of full vaccination at indoor areas. Restaurants, bars, gyms, movie theaters, convention centers, card rooms, museums, play areas, spas, salons, whorehouses, indoor city facilities.
Whoa.
What?
That was not in
That's
the
not on the
review.
list?
Nope.
Okay, I misread.
Why would whorehouses be exempt?
I mean, good point.
Good point. Double vaccination. Yeah, and lots of penicillin on your way out. Mandatory.
I feel like there are more restrictions there.
All right, let's steer the car back onto the road.
Okay, fair enough.
We all grabbed the wheel, but
Yeah, and then what I'm going to do is at 7:20, I'm going to expand on that, what you have to know, because we have just passed the most restrictive COVID mandates in the country. And so it's going to be a lot, there's a lot of moving pieces.
You know that Mariah Carey song, And Then a Hero Comes Along? His name is Chris Taylor. Dodgers win it last night against the Cardinals. That game was so insane. But Chris Taylor had that home run. It was a walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth. Dodgers won 3-1. They're going to face now the Giants, and they haven't played the Giants in the playoffs ever.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I just heard that this morning, and I went, what?
How is it the Dodgers at 106 wins, 56 losses, didn't make it into the division finals? Because they had to be a wild card.
The freaking Giants had 107.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable. Okay, here's I think this is correct. I'm not mistaken. The number one team in terms of number of wins, losses in history, I think, were the Cardinals in the 30s. I think that's just like 120 or 140 games. Can someone look that up, Alex, see if I'm right or not? I have no idea if I'm right or not. For some reason, it's just this little germ of a bug sitting in the back of my mind.
For a season, you're saying?
Yeah. Just curious.
It looks like it's the '06 Cubs
Oh, that's cool.
that were the winningest team.
And they never won the, ever. What, the Cubs in 06?
'06,
Oh,
1906, the Cubs.
You know, look at that. I was right there. The Cardinals in the 30s. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, a completely different kind of story here. The Long Beach school safety officer who shot a woman as they were driving away in their car, she has died after a week on life support. He has been fired by the Board of Education. They decided that he violated the district's use of force policy. He was driving along. He saw these two young people fighting, stopped to intervene. One of them, this woman who died, got into a car. The car took off, and the officer shot, got her, put her on life support. She's gone. His job is gone.
And I'm surprised he has not been charged yet with crime. That crime
Could be coming later.
And the lawsuit is going to be enormous. The lawsuit is, it will, I don't think it's been filed yet, but it's now going to be filed for wrongful death. And then you're going to have, you have to have at least some kind of manslaughter here. I think it goes beyond criminal negligence.
Unless he can convince whoever he needs to convince, whether it gets to a jury or before that, that the car almost hit him or looked like it was gunning for him or came so dangerously close, it might tamp down somebody's
But it
accountability.
depends on where the car was, because even if it did come close enough to where he's in danger, at that time he could have shot, but the car, from what I understand, has already passed him.
Yes.
And he shot into the back of the car. And so the risk at that point is over. And unless there are people around that he could have... I mean, if there are people that's heading toward a group of people or someone in the vicinity where the car could hit, he's perfectly allowed to shoot. But other than that, he's looking at a world of hurt. And Long Beach is looking at a world of hurt financially. All right, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back and continue on with Handle on the News. Jennifer Jones, please.
As I mentioned earlier, breaking news this hour, Pfizer has asked the FDA to authorize its COVID-19 vaccine for kids under 12. Pfizer says if regulators give it the go-ahead, shots could start within a matter of weeks for kids from 5 to 11. New research from Israel and Qatar on Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine shows immune protection drops after 2 months or so, but it also found protection stays strong against severe disease, hospitalization, and death. And some NBA players that are at risk of being arrested if they breach a quarantine in Canada. If they aren't vaccinated against COVID, they can only leave their hotel room for team activities. We're watching your drive on the 14 with Kfi in the sky next.
All right, coming back into the world of working and socializing, et cetera, and with coworkers. It's a different kind of stress. You know, during COVID, it was this kind of stress. Either way, a good night's sleep is critical. Was critical, is critical, and that's what the Sleep Number bed is about. The Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed gives you proven quality sleep, designed to make a difference in your health and wellness. Man, can I vouch for that bed? I have been sleeping on a Sleep Number bed for over 14 years. And Sleep Number allows you to customize and adjust each side of the bed, your ideal firmness, comfort, and support. That's your Sleep Number, the firmness level. Mine happens to be 100. I like a particularly firm mattress. And I've changed that number over the years. Save up to $800 on Sleep Number 360 Smart Beds, plus special financing through the 18th. And you'll find in stores, you'll find Sleep Number beds only at Sleep Number stores, or go to sleepnumber.com. That sale, by the way, is subject to credit approval, minimum monthly payments required. Go to sleepnumber.com for details. 30 stores in Southern California, including Cerritos, Victoria Gardens, the Oaks Mall, Redlands. And please tell them I sent you. I love the credit. And people go and go, handle, sleeps on the bed. How about it? Sleepnumber.com.
This week at Grocery Outlet, get your snack on with Pilot's Booty aged white cheddar puffs. 36-count boxes are just $9.99. Also, 31-ounce containers of U-Band traditional roast ground coffee are just $4.99.
SoCal weather from KFI, cloudy with a chance of showers and highs mid-60s to mid-70s. This report is brought to you by Grocery Outlet. Let's look at that drive on the 14.
Have some really bad problems to warn you about here. I'll follow up on this for you. But coming through Santa Clarita, actually both directions. First, South 14
around Via Princesa. We got lanes blocked there. And then reports of a new problem coming in on the northbound side around Golden Valley. So Sierra Highway is getting busy real quick, but there are delays. Again, I'll follow up on that for you. Now, to the Inland Empire, if that's where you are, trying to come out of Hesperia to Ontario, South 15 at Sierra, that's past the split. 2 left lanes blocked, fatal crash investigation, been going on since 12:30 last night. We'll follow up on that. And East LA Interchange, well, fairly good report if it anywhere around downtown Los Angeles. The interchange itself is kind of busy in all directions, but no bad problems to warn you about. Even the North 101, once you get past 4 levels, pretty good drive into the San Fernando Valley. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Jeff Bob.
This report is sponsored by Spectrum Business. Small businesses are always looking for ways to cut costs. That's why they should switch to Spectrum Business. They could cut their internet and phone bill in half while getting faster internet speeds and proven reliability. Call 888-489-2212 today.
Will I be able to smile again?
Can I eat my favorite foods?
Can I live without worrying about my teeth?
These are questions we hear every day at Clear Choice Dental Implant Center. In a free 1-hour consultation, we can provide answers. You may be a candidate for dental implants, which look, feel, and function like real teeth. And if you are, the answer to, can I feel like myself again, will be yes.
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 To find out more, visit us at clearchoice.com.
Spectrum Business knows small businesses are always looking to cut expenses. That's why we offer the best value on fast internet and phone. But we wanted to do more. So, how does 1 month free sound? Get 200 megabit per second internet for $49.99 a month and business phone for $19.99 a month. And right now, you can get 1 month of internet and phone and even TV for free. Call 855-258-5887 and switch to Spectrum Business. Restrictions apply.
Have you been wanting to spruce up your home, but are being told you have to wait weeks or even months for your furniture to come in? Don't wait any longer. Come into a Court Furniture outlet today and discover why Court Furniture has been the secret destination of designers, home stagers, and business professionals for over 40 years. At Court Furniture Outlet, you'll find everything you need to brighten up your home or make your workplace more comfortable. And the best part is that it's all in stock and ready for immediate delivery. So no waiting. And now, during Court Furniture Outlet's fall savings event, you'll save on a huge selection of new upholstery in several styles and colors, including sectionals and sleepers, dining sets, bedroom sets, and mattresses, plus a great selection of office furniture, including mesh-back office chairs, originally $249, now only $59, with locations in Glendale and Central, in Corona, past the 91 in McKinley, and now Fountain Valley at Euclid and the 405. Check them out on Yelp, or go to CourtFurnitureOutlet.com. That's C-O-R-T FurnitureOutlet.com.
How are those Solar Max panels treating you?
I love it. I went with Solar Max years ago. I just wish I went sooner with all the money I saved.
Right now, you can get some Solar Max Tesla 420 panels and power walls for $79.96 per month and $0 down.
Dial pound 250 and say Solar Max or go to solarmaxtech.com. Monthly payment available on approved credit. CSW number 9720 for you.
Asthma, ear infections, and sudden infant death syndrome. This is how secondhand smoke can affect your baby. It can get into your apartment through vents, windows, and more. Learn how to protect your home at SmokefreeHomesLA.com. Brought to you by the LA County Department of Public Health.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I haven't paid my taxes in 8 years.
He was in big trouble.
We're going to take your house, garnish your pay.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm, and rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau.
I don't owe it anymore. It was because of Optima Tax.
Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055. Optima Tax Relief. For details, visit OptimaTaxRelief.com. Looking to sell your valuable coins, high-end jewelry, collectibles, or fine art? Dave has a word of caution.
Don't be fooled by the famous TV pawnbrokers. They don't pay anything.
Why listen to Dave?
I'm a coin dealer in San Diego.
Oh, so where does Dave go?
Tangible investments. I drive 130-mile round trip to Tangible. I go see show. I do it twice a week.
That's a lot of miles, and for good reason.
Coins, jewelry, diamonds, art, watches. Anything I've ever sold them, they pay me top dollar. They're super knowledgeable. I've been dealing with Tangible 20 years. Bill is a genius.
There's an easy way to prove Dave right.
Get 2 or 3 other bids and then go to Tangible. They definitely pay you the most.
Tangible Investments owner Sil DeGenova has become America's top dealer in coins, precious metals, jewelry, and fine art. And Sil guarantees you'll get more. Take Dave's advice.
If you want to go where the dealers go to Tangible.
Call now for a no-obligation free professional appraisal. 800-711-2800. 800-711-2800. 800-711-2800.
Dollar Tree can't sell stuff for $1 anymore because of inflation. I thought that was just a gimmick. No, I think I was in a dollar store once. I think everything was $1.
Everything really was $1.
Sometimes it's just a bar of candy. What is it?
What is it, like old food?
Where you go to shop for somebody you don't really like that much, you give them $1 Christmas gift. What's the customer base like?
John and Ken, weekdays at 2.
You want to take a guess? It's up Walmart?
On KFI.
Good morning, everybody. Bill Handel here on a Thursday morning, October 7th, and we continue on with Handel on the News, Jennifer Jones-Lee, Wayne, and me.
All right, well, it was shortly after the show ended yesterday, Handel, that they found the suspect in that school shooting in Texas. He is an 18-year-old man. He will be charged as an adult, just like, obviously. But Timothy Simpkins' family, Timothy Simpkins is the shooter in this. His family says that he was bullied. Have you heard this?
No.
So,
I haven't yet.
According to his family, they say that he has been the victim of bullying at the high school, and that the high school did nothing about it. And they say that they believe he was picked on and robbed because he had better clothes and a nicer car. Now, they go on to say it was wrong of him to pull a gun.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's helpful. That's nice.
4 people were injured yesterday.
Yeah, he shot up 4 people. I know one is reported is fighting for his life. That was reported.
Yeah, critical for one, another in good condition.
Yeah.
A third person treated for minor abrasions, and a 4th person was hurt kind of in the melee of everybody trying to scramble, but did not, it was very, very minor. I don't even think they had to stay at the hospital.
Yeah, I heard he turned himself in.
With a lawyer.
Wow. Lawyered up and...
Within 4 hours, allegedly, he shot everybody at the school, left, went and got a lawyer, and then turned himself in.
Wow. And of course, stopping at Inside Edition to cut a deal for an appearance. It was an entertainment lawyer.
Oh.
Yeah, let's move on. A federal judge has ordered Texas to cut it out with this abortion law already, but the state says they're going to appeal that. Yeah, you knew this had to happen, because historically with any of these restrictive abortion laws, the feds have come in, and every single judge that I've heard of has immediately put a stop to that and said there's going to be an injunction until this is heard in the appeals, and finally you have a federal judge saying you can't do that because of the constitutional issues here, violation of a woman's right to an abortion, constitutionally protected. But the Supreme Court has already let this thing go through, pending their hearing the case in an abortion issue. So this isn't going to help. It's temporary. It's really temporary.
Okay, I want to start with the facts of this next story, and then see if there might be something behind this move. So yesterday, you had the Senate Republican leader, Mitch McConnell, come out and say that he would allow an emergency extension into December so that the debt ceiling negotiations could continue. And if you think about it, so that's the fact. But I started thinking about it, and I thought, Republicans have sat back on this for the most part and just let the Democrats fight it out amongst themselves because there's plenty. And now the Senate comes out, you have Mitch McConnell come out and go, you know what, we're going to give you guys more time
and you know what?
To figure it out.
Yeah, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because he easily could get his Senate Republicans to vote to increase the debt ceiling, and Janet Yellen, Treasury Secretary, said, hey, if you don't deal with this and we go into shutdown, that means people don't get paid. Millions of federal workers don't get paid. Vendors, billions of dollars of vendors don't get paid. And effectively, money stops right there. Yellen said we're going right into a recession. And then McConnell said, okay, because even McConnell realizes, all right, politics are politics, but am I prepared to avert go right into a recession? I mean, immediately. And he goes, okay, let's get realistic here. So another 2 months to figure this out. That's they're playing chicken, or that's why McConnell blinks on that.
That's what I thought.
Yep. All right, go on. Oh, look who's being helpful now. Brian Laundrie's father is going to help search for him at the Carlton Reserve, where he almost certainly is not. But Dad's going to help find that needle in a haystack, even though the needle is in a very different haystack somewhere else. Isn't that sweet of him? Yeah, and this is after he wouldn't talk to the feds, wouldn't cooperate, wouldn't say a word, lawyered up immediately, and now all of a sudden, I'm going to help you find my son.
And that's weird because that is this information that we're talking about right now comes a day after he and his wife said, oh, wait, I think we were wrong on that date.
Yeah,
this is weird.
This thing smells just too high-headed. Boy, I tell you, I think parents are going to get nailed for not so much aiding and abetting, but certainly harboring and helping a suspect escape, basically. Helping someone. What is the crime, by the way, Wayne? When you specifically there's harboring a fugitive. You could harbor a fugitive, although they don't seem to be harboring him. Right? No, but they did because he was with them for a period of time. You have harboring a fugitive. You could have. They could try an accessory after the fact. Yeah. Aiding and abetting is over because they could be aiding and abetting his flight. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Accessory after the fact. Yeah. Obstruction of justice, false statements. To law enforcement officials. So there's a bunch. All of those, possibly destruction of evidence. Yeah. I mean, I'm expanding from what we know for a fact, but potentially any and all of those. Yeah, they could on the table. They could look at some. They could look at some pretty high-end criminal violations here. Although harboring, at that point they didn't know that he was a fugitive. Well, that's why their defenses. Well, their defenses. Well, he had no idea. He just came, and he came without Gabby. That's it. I mean,
and then isn't the defense going to go, though, but why didn't you ask questions?
Yeah, you don't have to.
Why didn't you start saying, where is he?
Don't have to. He's not a fugitive until he's charged. Right. So like right now, I don't know that they harboring a fugitive. That's right, because he's not a fugitive.
Because he's not, I think. Okay.
But he is the person of interest that they're looking for. So let me ask you, if he is averting to where the authorities can't find him as a person of interest, is that a violation? No. That's why they need to get an arrest warrant out for him or file some kind of charges, because otherwise he's just a guy that doesn't want to be found.
But he is. There are arrest charges out, aren't they? Because of the use of the credit card.
Matter of fact, they did. It's a federal indictment. Yeah.
Okay.
But that all came down after he had come home and said hello and gone camping and then left again. So again, at the time that they would have had him in the house, he wasn't. Now, unless they know where he is and continue to lie that they don't, they're not helping him be a fugitive. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and do yet more handle on the news on this Thursday morning. Jennifer, some news from you.
The company that owns the pipeline that leaked off the coast of Huntington Beach has disputed reports the company took hours to act. Amplify Energy CEO Martin Wilshire says there was no lag in response time.
We were not pumping oil at 8:09 a.m. when we actually discovered the oil in the water. So we did not take any additional time. We automatically instituted our incident recovery plan.
A federal report shows a low-pressure alarm went off at 2:30 last Saturday morning, and there are some claims oil was spotted the night before. Crews say more than 5,000 gallons of oil have been cleaned up so far. News is brought to you by Pure Again Water. Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco says, yes, he did pay for a year's membership in the Oath Keepers group in 2014, and he's not ashamed of it. Bianco says it's not an anti-government militia, as the FBI described it. He says it's a group that supports the Constitution and the oath he took as a peace officer and sheriff. Bianco didn't talk about the membership during his weekly podcast, but did explain why he recently deleted his Twitter account.
All of our posts or the majority are good posts and positive posts from the public, but you get those top haters that you cannot make happy.
He says no one is immune to the negativity on social media. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky says there's been a drop in COVID-19 cases, people in the hospital, and deaths.
97,910 cases per day, which represents a decrease of about 12% over the previous week. And the 7-day average of daily deaths remains fairly constant at 1,400 per day.
Walensky says there are many hospitals across the U.S. that are at full capacity with COVID cases, so people should continue to wear face masks and social distance to keep the virus from spreading. Google says it's shrinking your footprint.
New features from Google are designed to help people reduce greenhouse gas emissions and make sustainable choices. Searches on Google will result in high-quality climate-related information, things like energy-efficient options when you look for home appliances. Google Maps will give you the most fuel-efficient directions. If you have a Nest thermostat from Google, you can now automatically shift heating and cooling to times when there's more renewable energy available on the grid. Google itself has been able to say it's been carbon neutral since 2007 by offsetting its own emissions rather than fully eliminating them. Michael Crozier, KFI News.
Researchers say more than a third of young adults in the U.S. are single, and they make less money than people in relationships. A study from the Pew Research Center found 38% of American adults aged 25 to 34 weren't married or living with a partner in 2019. The study also shows single men earned about $20,000 less than men with partners, and single women earned about $8,000 less than women in relationships. We're back to the 14 again.
You betcha. Unfortunately, some delays to warn you about. Now, we're going to start with this southbound 14. South 14 around Via Princessa. It's a kind of a complicated problem. There's also something in Sand Canyon that's coming in now. So the South 14 is getting slow coming out from Agua Dulce. The northbound crash around Sand Canyon, at least that cleared. That was all lanes blocked. So again, southbound busy, and Sierra Highway, again, being quite busy coming out from Golden Valley. Now, to the basin, the eastbound 105 at Central, east of the 110. Car hit a pole, foreign driver hit a pole, a lot of activity there. The westbound drive into LAX, you should be okay. It's a little slow going across, but not too bad. And Inland Empire still have massive problems here. Southbound 15 and Sierra, 2 left are blocked. That's really slow coming down the hill. Once you get past that, though, things are pretty good. And got a problem on the eastbound 210 Rialto. More on that coming up. Don't go away. KFI in the sky helps to get you there faster. I'm Jeff Baugh.
Across the Southland, cuticles are raw and bloody. Torso muscles are sore from those sighs of relief as the Dodgers advance to the National League Division Series after vanquishing the Cardinals in last night's wild card game at Dodger Stadium. The walk-off victory came courtesy of Chris Taylor.
Reyes on 2-1. Taylor.
Fly ball to left and deep and gone! Chris Taylor, a walk-off home run. The Dodgers are walking off to San Francisco. They win the wild card, 3-1. Here comes Taylor to the plate. They are mobbing him. The crowd is going crazy. The Dodgers advance to the National League Division Series. Game 1 against the Giants set for tomorrow at 6:30, and of course will be heard live on AM 570 LA Sports. I'm Wayne Rasmussen, KFI Sports. Medicare annual enrollment, that period is right around the corner. October 15th is when it starts. Now, if you're on Medicare or you're about to go on Medicare, navigating Medicare is it's overwhelming. It's a government bureaucracy. There are many different plans, and there are many different people. You're not the same as your neighbor. So let me suggest calling AGA. Their experienced agents will advise you step by step on a plan that fits your unique situation and budget. They'll compare most of the major plans at once. No cost to you. This doesn't cost you a dime one. And they'll help you find plans that are accepted by your physician and cover your medications at the lowest out-of-pocket cost. And as I said, changes occur every year, and sometimes significant changes. And even if you're already on Medicare, set up a free benefit review. Make sure that you're still on the best plan. Call, set up that free consultation, dial pound 250 on the cell, and just say, My Medicare. That's pound 250 on your cell phone, and just say, My Medicare, or visit AGAMedicareOptions.com. That's AGAMedicareOptions.com.
SoCal weather from KFI. We've got a cloudy Thursday ahead with a chance of showers and highs just in the mid-60s to the mid-70s. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Jency Jones-Lee.
At Southern California Edison, keeping our communities safe from the threat of wildfire is our priority.
We're installing insulated power lines, managing vegetation, and inspecting and upgrading equipment on 50,000 square miles of community and wild spaces. Helping to keep our communities safe is a job we take very seriously, because the communities we serve are the communities we live and work in, too. Learn more at SCE.com/mitigation.
Hey, it's Gary. Medicare annual enrollment is here, and it's time to keep your Medicare moving forward with SCAN Health Plan. SCAN is a comprehensive Medicare Advantage plan with new cost-saving benefits. Plans for 2022 may include $125 monthly give-back, lower out-of-pocket costs, more included dental coverage, and more. To learn more, call SCAN Health Plan at 1-855-479-7226, TTY 711, or ask